The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your number one source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
From Bear Stadium in Boyertown, the PCTV Network proudly presents the Pennsylvania State Championship of American Legion Baseball, featuring Boyertown versus Phillipsburg. Hello, everyone. I'm Bernie Gallagher, joined by my partner, Cabrini University coach Rod Johnson, our managing director, Gus Tellis. Welcome to the big one, Rod. It's every player's dream. One game, one shot at the title. Before we talk about both of these teams, the tournament itself, I see some buses pulling out. Some teams are gone. They started with 8, and now there are 2.
Yeah, Boyertown fought through the losers bracket. Norchester, defending state champion, gone early. I was a little surprised at that. They had a heck of a nice club. And I was hoping to see Boyertown and Norchester here at the end. It's not going to be that way today.
Exciting tournament. And now let's look at Boyertown's opponent, Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania, from near State College in the middle of the state. And I'm down there in the dugout. They are exuding a lot of confidence right now, Gus.
Yeah, you had mentioned that to me about their confidence. And hey, you'd need to have confidence going up against Boyertown. However, their earned run average is outstanding. It's like 0.90. Their defense, they're playing north of 960 defense, which for this level of baseball I think is exceptional.
That's like Boyertown looking in the mirror.
Yeah, it sure is.
Then we'll speak of the Bears. Justin Connick, the head coach of Boyertown in his second season. He and his staff have done an impeccable job. As you said, they have unseated the defending state champion, and they have punched their ticket to the Mid-Atlantic Regional, which will be held in Morgantown, West Virginia. And it is just classic Boyertown baseball.
No, it sure is. If they get their 24 state championship today, it'll be because of their pitching and defense, in my opinion. Their pitching, just like Phillipsburg's pitching, is south of 1, which is, again, outstanding. And Eisenhardt's going to pitch today. I haven't seen him pitch yet. And pitching's got to be a little thin this far into the tournament, so we'll see what we have here today.
And with the heat and the bumps and bruises, we'll see a new catcher for Boyertown in the championship game, a new pitcher, so should be very interesting. It's one game for the state title of Pennsylvania. We'll be right back with the first pitch.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber, admoyer.com.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
Hey, welcome back everyone to beautiful Bear Stadium. If you build it, they will come. They came, and boy, this doesn't get any better than this. I'm here with our Managing Director, Gus Tellis, our partner, Cabrini University coach, Rod Johnson. I'm Bernie Gallagher, your play-by-play. It is one game for the state championship of Pennsylvania. Boyertown in red, Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania in gray and black. And boy, Rod, it has been a war, a 5-day wonderful tournament.
Bernie, I think this is exactly where I wanted to be today. I didn't know we were going to be here based on Boyertown and Norchester losing early, but I did have a sneaky feeling that one of the two would be here, and here we are.
This Boyertown staff has pitched 3 shutouts in 5 games. Eisenhardt on the mound, a new catcher. They're rotating with the heat and the bumps and bruises of a long tournament. Myers will be behind the plate, and Tanner Kephart, number 1, the left fielder, will lead off for Phillipsburg. Right down the chute for strike 1. We're underway. In a couple hours' time, we will crown a new state champion. Ground ball shortstop, always reliable. Moyer fires a bullet to first again for out number 1. Rod, we become accustomed to that smooth fielding shortstop for Boyertown.
No, it sure was smooth, and one of the things that we teach defensively is if the ball comes off the bat and hits the dirt in front of home plate, you automatically come forward, and that's what he did. It was very smooth.
Parker White, number 14, the shortstop, comes to the plate. Ball a little high. We have seen very good umpiring over the course of the 5 days. Josh Solomon is him and his umpiring crew here for the championship game. Little slider sinker. But the field is in impeccable condition. Mike Martin, the head groundskeeper. MJ Weller, they do a wonderful job here in the grounds crew at Boyertown. Another ground ball shortstop in between hop, but Moyer, not a problem. Out number 2, fires it over to Shane, the hitting star from 2 nights ago.
Getting the first inning out of the way defensively is always a plus, and you come into the dugout knowing that it's nothing in the bottom of the first. Gives you a little mojo.
Now batting the heavy-hitting catcher, number 28, Nathan Kuski. And they've got 3 or 4 guys in their starting lineup who have returned from their first year of college. So you're looking at 19-year-old baseball. So Boyertown with a very worthy opponent in the championship game. You gotta love them ground balls to start things off.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, many folks talk about the difference between the wood bat and the composite bat, and they say, well, maybe there's not that much different. I tend to disagree. And these scores have been low. I mean, sometimes in these state tournaments, you know, I've seen scores in the past with the composites that are up in that, 15-10 games. We didn't see any of that.
Yeah, the scores won't be low if he calls the strike zone. He just missed on that last pitch. Right down the middle for a ball. I watched another special on the robot umpires they're using at the minor leagues. You'd hardly even know it if you're in the stands. There is a home plate umpire. He has an earpiece, and in milliseconds, he is given the computer version of the strike zone, whether it's a ball or strike. It is working way better than the old system. I think is in 2 or 3 years. You'll still see the same look, Rod, but the strike zone will be called by the computer.
Man, if I was an umpire behind the plate, I'd feel like I'm a puppet.
Well, you still call the home, the plays at home plate, but obviously better than the human error. And there's a pop-up to the right side. Nice play over there by Moser, the second baseman. A 1-2-3 inning. After 1/2 inning, Boyertown 0, Phillipsburg 0.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134. We go to the bottom of the first inning, leading off for Boyertown, number 7, the shortstop, Peyton Moyer. Ball inside. Peyton Moyer will be attending Penn State Harrisburg to play college baseball in the fall, and he turned down a golf scholarship to do that. Talking to his father, the Boyertown High School coach Todd Moyer, before the game. And Rod, he did verify our story that we told a couple weeks ago. His dad got a hole-in-one on a par 4. Twin Ponds, number 8, par 4.
Did anybody see it?
Yes, in fact, Barry Trait's son, longtime Junior Legion coach Barry Trait, and Lee Meckersley, the legendary coaches, his son was there to witness it. And on the mound, Tira Corda comes with a stellar reputation. This is a kid whose ERA, as you mentioned, their team ERA is under 1, and Tira Corda does not give up many runs. Strong right-handed pitcher. Number 18 on the mound. Can we call him P-Berg? Warner fights it off.
I'm not sure he would like that. Did you clear that with the coach ahead of time, or you just freelancing?
I thought of P-Berg, New Jersey right away when I saw the name. These two teams met a couple days ago, and Boyertown defeated them. So both teams have one loss. Talking to the coaches, Rod, this was not your standard 8-team double elimination tournament. Maybe you noticed some of the bracketology. It was not a classic scenario. I want your thoughts on that, where you work your way through the loser's bracket, winner's bracket, and then the loser has to beat the winner's bracket twice. They dropped teams down and created uneven mismatches.
Well, you're putting me on the spot a little bit here, Bernie, because from a bracketology standpoint,
yeah,
I flunked that course at Temple.
There's a hard line shot up the right field. Just for the casual fan out there, you go you start with 8 teams in the winner's bracket, then 4, then 2, then 1. So you now have a winner's bracket champ. The losers drop down and play in their own sub-bracket. As we saw in past tournaments, the winner of the loser's bracket, there's a base hit to right field. Moyer starts things off for the Bears. Make a long story short, the loser's bracket champion did not go up and have to beat the winner's bracket twice. Phillipsburg got to sit and watch as Paxton played a drop-down game against Boyertown in the loser's bracket. Cole Kratz, number 28, the center fielder.
I could have never eloquently said it like you, Bernie.
Moyer can run, and you can guarantee that Phillipsburg knows it. Throwing pretty hard, Rod. We don't have a gun on him, but it's got to be mid-80s.
It sounds like it. He's got a little pop to it. I like him. He gets the ball, doesn't take a lot of steps towards home plate, gets back on the rubber and goes with it. I like that as a defender, so I'm not standing around watching a pitcher go through antics on the mound.
Good point. Yeah, you often hear players talk about that. They like a pitcher that works fast. Kratz at the plate, the co-valedictorian of the senior class. A soft liner back, the pitcher drops it. He throws to first. The runner is out at second. They get a double play out of it. Wow.
Bernie, they had a double play because Moyer came too far off the bag, but he dropped it. Then they went the unconventional way. Little Keystone Cops going on there, right? To be honest with you.
A heady play by the pitcher to not throw to second, though.
Sure was.
Wow.
That's some baseball IQ there.
Kratz, the former guy who just batted, will attend Bucknell University. Evan Hetrick, another hitting star of the tournament, number 9. The left fielder will bat with no one on. 2 down, bottom of 1. 1 game for the state title. Got good rotation on that curve. He's calling a National League strike zone. This is old school National League baseball. I'm kind of liking it. Belt the knees.
He's been consistent so far in the first two.
Yeah, above the belt, he's not calling a strike. And he smokes him with some high octane for out number 3 after 1 inning complete. 0-0.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. A big shout out to Rob Zambanini, the PA announcer, and Ross Smith, guys here at Boyertown, making us feel very welcome. Now batting in the top of the second, Michael Kitko, number 24, the first baseman. And he ropes one to deep left field. Off the wall, it'll be extra bases. Kitko, one of those college guys I was talking about, he jumped on that first pitch. He will play college baseball at Slippery Rock University in September.
Gary Dorenzo's alma mater.
Yeah, that's where I guess he's retired by now. Pottsgrove administrator and former AD, Gary Dorenzo. Congratulations on your retirement, and played some ball at the Rock as well. He can play some ball out there. That's Division II. Colby Hahn, the third baseman, number 11, will bat. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. The runner on second, for some reason, waited. I'm not sure why. Rod, what's your analysis?
I'm not sure why he did either, because what you're to do is you get your primary lead, then your secondary lead, and anything to the left of you, that's an automatic go. So I'm not sure exactly what was going on.
Yeah, that's a base running mistake. He should have scored on that. Although with nobody out, you could argue. Now batting Zach Tiracorta, the pitcher, with a chance to help his cause. Runners on first and third, and no one out. Infield at double play depth. First and third are up. side. Eisenhart showing good velocity as well. It's his first pitching appearance in the tournament. Rod, we talked about their bullpen the other day. They haven't even used their bullpen yet.
Well, especially with these 7-inning games, Bernie, it's a lot easier for guys to go and throw 80, 90 pitches in 7 innings. At 9 innings, you start getting into people's bullpens.
But Black and Fox pitched so well in this tournament. 3 complete game shutouts by Boyertown in this tournament so far by their pitching staff. Soft liner, base hit, that'll bring a run in. Runner will stop at second. Still no one out. RBI single by Terracorda, the pitcher.
Be interesting to see if they play small ball, first and second, no one out.
Jake DeSimone, the center fielder, number 16, will bat. Now, knowing that it's a do-or-die game, Rod, would you start warming the bullpen up in another batter or two?
I just don't know who they have left to be able to pitch.
I don't think Fox could go on one day's rest.
Center fielder number 16, Jacob DeSimone.
Black pitched again Saturday.
Black pitched today and Saturday. Rothermore is fresh. He pitched very well the other day. So I gotta believe the next guy in, if they need it, will be Zach Rothermore, who will play at the Sales University in the fall.
It's another good program.
Nice field out there on the countryside. Formerly Allentown College, now called the Sales. Are they on your schedule, or do you play them?
No, we didn't play them.
So Boyertown get a force at any bag. Would love to roll 2 here. They're going to show bunt. Back in the day, nobody showed bunt. When you first saw that, probably in the late 80s, and it became popular, 90s, I didn't like it at first. I was never a big fan of it.
Well, you probably didn't like the bunt, did you?
Do you show bunt at the college level?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay.
Well, some guys show it way too early, even at the college, even though they're not taught necessarily to show it so early, to wait a tad. Some guys, they end up
I guess my question to you, theoretically, what does it matter? What's the advantage of showing bunt?
I'll answer that after this pitch. I'm going to think about my answer. That's interesting. I'm going to actually think about my answer. Well, here's my theory. If you show early, the defense sometimes shows you what they're going to do, and then you bunt opposite of what they're doing.
Okay. First baseman way up. Third baseman ready to charge. Getting that corner call right now. Strike zone getting a little bigger here in the second inning.
I wonder sometimes if the strike zone gets a little bit bigger when guys try to bunt.
Ground ball, third base, they're going to try to roll 2. The Bears do not roll 2 as a bang play at second base. Whining to Moser, to Shane, they get 1 out. Runner advances to third base. I thought he had him.
Honestly, I thought he was safe, but I will say that gentleman got down the line because that was like a 1-high hopper to third and executed very well. Threw the ball exactly where he needed to throw it to the second baseman. The turn was good. I thought he beat it by a half a step.
Nick Kudry, the second baseman, number 26, will bat with 1 out. Ground ball second. They could roll 2 and prevent the run. And they do! A double play prevents the run from being scored. They minimize the damage after 1.5. Phillipsburg 1, Boyertown 0.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. one of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. Boyertown will bat in the bottom of the second inning. They are behind 1-0. It is one game for the state title of Pennsylvania, American Legion Baseball, age 19 and under. Steve Colucci will DH, normally behind the plate, but with this heat and the bumps and bruises of a 5-day tournament, Rod, you're going to give the catcher a little rest today.
It's nice to have that luxury.
Colucci, another guy who's got his eye on several colleges, has not made a final decision. That's one thing about baseball. You're involved in this. These guys are deciding in June and July where they're going to go to college.
Well, typically you decide in June and July where you're going to go to college the following year.
Okay.
Juniors going into their senior year.
Ground ball, almost gets through. Great play by Hahn. The third baseman, they can't do the scoop. He thinks about going to second, dives back into first. He's safe. Whew, boy, almost made an ill-advised decision to go to second base.
Bernie, take a look. The catcher was literally another 40 feet on the right field side of the bag to help make that play.
Wow.
Talk about hustle.
Brandon Shane, the hitting star from 2 nights ago. Number 18, the first baseman, will bat. Excellent football player, and will be playing baseball at Mount Aloysius in the fall. Ball high and tight for ball one. Would you bunt Shane here, or the way he's been hitting, just let him rip?
Well, I'd like to get this baby tied up again if I'm Boyertown, but I think I'm swinging away.
Yeah, it's hard to bunt with a guy that has been on a torrid streak like Shane.
Bernie, when I was at Villanova, we had a Latin player, Omar Sadi, and we were playing North Carolina State. The coach put on a bunt. Sadi didn't square around. So after the inning, the coach said, "Did you see my sign?" And he looked at him and said, "Sadi no bunt."
Me no speak English.
Sadi no bunt.
Off and running was Colucci. The catcher, with a day off defensively, decides he's going to stretch those legs out on the base path.
And to finish the story, our head coach said, "And Sadi no play." And put him back on the bench.
That's a good one. That is a good one. We did a Senior Babe regional championship game maybe 5-6 years ago over there in Pine Forge, and the team from New York was 100% Latino. There were no bunts on that day. Every guy was jacking for the fence on every cut. And proud of it. There's a ball. That's fair. They're not going to get a play at second, and the ball precariously hops over the first baseman. Both runners will move on. Runners at second and third with no one out.
That was going to take a heck of a strong throw. It was a very high bounce, and he reached back to get a little extra, but came up about 8 feet short at first base.
Tyler Hoffman, number 26, the right fielder, will bat. Another one of those red-hot hitters for Boyertown.
And at risk of being redundant, for those who have tuned in the past when you and I have done games, we talk about free bases, and we'll see how this all works out for Phillipsburg. But at this point in time, Boyertown hasn't earned these 2 runners.
Just been informed the scoreboard is malfunctioning. We've got the score. It's 1-0. Phillipsburg in black over Boyertown in red.
We'll see if this affects their pitcher at all. He gets a couple ground balls and gets nothing for it.
They're giving up the run at first, second, and short. Right down the chute. Swing and a miss. Game time temperature 86 degrees, but lower humidity, a 5 to 6 mile per hour wind out of the south-southwest. Pretty comfortable out here today.
You're a meteorologist also. What can't you do?
I can't work. It's called retirement. Well, that was a big strikeout now. You still have runners in scoring position. 1 out. Luke Moser, second baseman, number 27, will bat. Moser will play baseball in the fall at York College. He's also a star soccer player. His dad was a standout baseball player at Phillipsburg University. Oh, they thought about safety squeeze. I love it. I love it. First baseman way back. You lay a half-decent bunt down to first, you got to run.
I'd be interested to see if they go on down contact here, Bernie, meaning if the ball's hit on the ground, everybody runs.
Well, first baseman is up now, even with maybe a little in front of the bag. Second and short, giving up the run.
Based on where the third baseman's playing, you can get a heck of a long lead at third base.
Yes, good point. Man, I'll tell you, those are costly Ks with men in scoring position.
2 away for third baseman number 14.
Third baseman number 14, Randy Winings, will bat.
He's really relying on his curveball right now, which has been extremely effective.
Yeah, it's breaking late. Winings, a third generation of Boyertown baseball players. His dad and his granddad both starred here at Boyertown. And he's old school farm boy. Not headed to college, likes working on the farm, hunting and fishing.
He needs to hunt a fastball here and get Boyertown on the board. This would be a bit of a devastating shot here if they don't score.
All outside. World Series will culminate in Shelby, North Carolina. These two teams living the dream. Both teams have already punched their ticket to the Mid-Atlantic Regional. Strike three. 3 strikeouts in a row with men on second and third. And the Tiracorda, the right-hander for Phillipsburg, with a clutch performance. We'll be right back.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey, welcome back. PCTV Network bringing you the state championship of American Legion Baseball. Rod Johnson, Gus Tellis, Bernie Gallagher out here in the euchre seats, right in the front row. And joining us, the people in the lawn chairs, which is a long-standing tradition here at Boyertown. And Rod, I have a VIP sighting. I see high school coach Todd Moyer over there in a sweaty blue shirt.
Well, he's probably sweaty after that last inning pacing when they struck out the side with second and third.
Ben Gutsky, the right fielder, number 8, will bat for Phillipsburg in black. They represent the region located around State College, Pennsylvania. Ground ball, third base, nice play by Whining. Gets up and fires over for the out.
Very nice play. He dives for the ball and didn't rush it. He had a good time clock in his head. Typically, a right-hander gets down to first at about 4.3 seconds. He came up, gathered himself, and gunned it. He had a good arm over first.
Yeah, definitely. Tanner Kephart, the leadoff hitter, will bat for Phillipsburg. I want to give a special shout out. You know, school ball ended a month or so ago, but making us proud again, the Springford girls, only one loss all year. That loss to Boyertown in the league championship. Went on to win the state title of Pennsylvania. Congratulations, your alma mater capturing the softball state title.
Yeah, it's great to see. And you know, the girls' sports have come such a long way since I was in high school, and I'm really happy to see that. I enjoy watching the College World Series.
Yes, man.
Softball.
Softball's entertaining.
It's really cool.
I turn a game on, I can't turn it back off. Parker White, number 14, shortstop, will bat. Had a ground ball for the second out of the inning as Eisenhard escaped the possible damage in the last inning. But how about that? Their only loss all year was to Boyertown. They didn't even win their league, but they won the state title. What's that say about softball in our area? The level of dedication, the summer camps, the travel teams. You see more sports-specific stuff this year. Kids are playing a sport 12 months a year.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I think the days of the three-sport women and men, I think they're long gone.
Absolutely.
There are, you know, here and there, there's that anomaly, but not often.
That's a tough decision for a kid to make, and there's a ground ball to second base. Moser fires over to Shane. A 1-2-3 inning for Eisenhard. After 2.5, it's Phillipsburg 1, Boyertown 0.
Welcome to the beautiful historic Reading Country Club, now open to the public. Play the same course that Snead, Hogan, and Hagen played. Designed back in 1923 by renowned golf architect Alex Finley, the Reading has 18 championship holes. Now, after your round, just stop on by the Patio Grill for delicious food and a nice ice-cold beverage. Why not book your organization's next outing at the Reading Country Club? Hey, and by the way, check out the weekly exciting leagues. It's memorable now at the Reading. For more information, just check out the website, readingccgolf.com.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
We're back in Boyertown. Go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. John Myers, the catcher. Number 21 will lead off for Boyertown.
Number 21, Jonathan Myers.
Bernie, they almost have to turn the lights on here. It's getting a little dark.
Yeah, this is getting gray, cloudy. I'm not complaining.
I'm loving it.
Bring in the high octane.
You really have to take advantage of the situation that Boyertown left on the table in the last inning when somebody's throwing as well as this pitcher is for Peaburg.
Yeah, they're having trouble catching up with his fastball right now.
I mean, we're not even seeing foul balls out of Boyertown. There's total non-contact.
Paints the outside corner. That's 4 consecutive strikeouts for Tiracorda. That'll turn the lineup over. Peyton Moyer, the leadoff hitter. Number 7, the shortstop, will bat.
Leadoff hitter, number 7, shortstop, Peyton Moyer.
A shout out to the assistant coaches. Coach Connick gets my vote for Coach of the Year and his staff: Mark Hughes, Steve Price, Robbie Petit, Dave Rafe Snyder, and of course the man, Craig Ettinger. We saw the numbers retired of Coach Hiriak, Coach Moats, Coach Ettinger just a few weeks ago. I was telling some of my college buddies Boyertown has played 2,000 Legion baseball games and won 1,700 of them, and they said, yeah, right. It truly is unbelievable. How do you go 1,700 and 300? Build a stadium to start, I guess.
I don't know what to say about that. First of all, you know, they 30 years they were coaching.
Wow.
That's a lifetime.
Moyer, the on-base machine, draws the base on ball. That'll bring up Cole Kratz, the center fielder, number 28.
Center fielder, number 28, Cole Kratz.
Kratz will play baseball at Bucknell University in the fall. Bunt. Foul to the right side.
Bernie, I'm going to bring up a controversial subject.
Okay, I'm ready.
So I was talking to a few people most recently, and they said, well, Boyertown, they didn't even qualify for this tournament. Here they are in the tournament. My comment back was, based on the field here, they deserve to host these tournaments. And oh, by the way, other organizations can host these tournaments and get an automatic bid.
Yep.
Take some money. It takes a field like this,
yep,
where the state feels comfortable coming to. So, okay, like maybe they didn't quote unquote qualify or earn their way.
Oh my, Moyer gets picked off at first. He's in a pickle. He's out. Boy, that's a mental mistake right there. You talk about free bases, that's the exact polar opposite. That's a right-handed pitcher.
I don't know if he was going on a timing mechanism there, because sometimes pitchers get into that routine of Mississippi 1, Mississippi 2, and then...
Ball lifted into center field. DeSimone gets a beat on it for out number 3 after 3 complete. Phillipsburg 1, Boyertown 0.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the fire pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
Welcome back, everyone. We go to the top of the 4th inning of the state championship game. One game for the title. Boyertown in red, Phillipsburg in black. Right-hander Eisenhardt on the mound for Boyertown. And now batting their solid 3-hole hitter, Nathan Kuski, the catcher, number 28.
LaGuardia.
A little flyover traffic. Was that a flyover? Is that an F-18?
There's a banner on the back that says, Bernie, you're the best. So I guess your wife's out flying a plane.
Ground ball, second base. Moser has trouble with it, but makes the play. The ball just died. It looked like he was anticipating that.
I'm not sure, but I think that might have gone off the pitcher's glove.
Out number 1, now batting Michael Kitko, first baseman, number 24. He hit a laser to left field for a double and scored the lone run of the game. As we mentioned before, he will play baseball at Slippery Rock University in the fall. Ball hit well to right center, but Kratz gets a beat on it. Nice play by the center fielder. You know what else I like here? Hoffman just gave way. Let your center fielder, you sometimes in the majors you wonder, you know.
Yeah, we had a center fielder this year, or the last couple of years at Cabrini, that could have played Division I defense. He was outstanding. And we used to tell our left fielder and right fielder, you've got from where you're at to the lines, and he's got everything else.
Colby Hahn batting, the third baseman, number 11. Eisenhardt has pitched well for Boyertown. He minimized the damage in that second inning. Ground ball up the middle. Moyer charges, steps, and fires for out number 3. After 3.5, Phillipsburg 1, Boyertown 0.
This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134. Hey, welcome back, everyone. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, and Evan Hetrick will bat for Boyertown, the left fielder, number 9. It's one game for the title. Defending state champion Norchester has been eliminated by none other than Boyertown. And Rod, I want to get your thoughts on this in a minute. There's a ground ball and a second base. Great play by Kudry. And boy, they get the bang bang, but I think he's called safe. Yes, it is safe. Good hustle there by Hetrick. And a heck of a play by Kudry.
Absolutely. He got up quick as a cat.
Not the biggest guy in the world.
Well, he's diminutive in size for sure. That's a little diminutive in size.
Oh, man.
He's diminutive in size, but boy, did he pop up quickly.
Steve Colucci will bat, the cleanup hitter. Normally the catcher. He's in the DH role. He's 23. Ooh, he's got a nice move to first. Ball gets over there in a hurry.
If I'm the first base coach, I'm probably saying we may take a half a step back towards the bag.
Heck yeah. He's quick to the plate, too.
I'm thinking he's probably a 1-1 to the plate. That's quick. Takes a little pressure off a catcher.
Yeah, he looks like an athlete. Looks like one of those kids that plays, guard on the basketball team, halfback on the football team. You can tell by his stature. Almost clipped him.
You don't want to play too much throwing the ball inside the Boyertown because they're not afraid to just turn that shoulder in and take one.
There we go, Chase Utley. Turn that shoulder and take one for the team. Playing some good music in between innings here, Rod. Rolling Stones, Blue Oyster Cult, Bon Jovi. Who's the DJ? Must be Rob.
I don't know, but every time they play somebody, you say, I saw them play in 1969.
Ground ball. The runner was on the move, so he will advance. That's good contact. Run and hit. I love it. Here's your small ball, Rob.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, they got to do something here because it looks if they're going to go just base to base, this could be a tough way to get back into and win this game.
Brandon Shane, first baseman, number 18. He had 3 hits a couple nights ago. Got a runner in scoring position. The ball popped foul to the right side.
Although both these teams are qualifying for the National Regional, you can't tell that they're not satisfied with walking out of here second best.
Beautiful bunt laid down the third baseline. It moves the runner, and it's also a hit. The guy swinging the heavy bat, the cleanup hitter, lays down a beautiful bunt, or the 5-hitter, Shane, to move the runner and get himself on first base.
Oh, they're trying to make something happen here. That's good baseball there.
Tyler Hoffman will bat. Runners on first and third. 1 out. Bears are down 1.
Again, contact up the middle scores a run, although you got to stay out of the double play.
Double play depth for Phillipsburg. The ball high down the left field line. Left fielder gives chase, makes the catch. Here comes the throw. He's got to throw at the plate. He's out. A bullet from left field. Are you kidding me? A major league throw by the left fielder Kephart. That's the third and final out of the inning. After 4, Phillipsburg 1, Boyertown 0.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. The pitcher will lead off for Phillipsburg, Zach Tiracorda, number 18, pitching a fine game thus far, and Rod, the beneficiary of some tremendous defense by the left fielder.
Well, they picked each other up. The defense a little bit shy in that one inning with 2 errors, and the pitcher comes back and strikes out the side. In this case, he got himself into trouble, and the defense bailed him out. So quite a team effort.
Eisenhard, the right-hander on the mound. There's a bunt. Goes foul. He has been stellar thus far. Boyertown's pitchers have 3 complete game shutouts in the past 5 games.
Think about what's transpired so far. That was it the first inning, ball back to the pitcher, drops the ball, they get a double play. Then he strikes out 3 guys in a row with second and third.
Yeah.
Boyertown gets a guy picked off of first base. Guy gets thrown out third to home on a heck of a play by the left fielder. There's some interesting plays here.
Yeah, a lot of runs on the board.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the umpire just completely blew a call right down the middle for a ball. Ground ball, second base, Moser. Easy flip over to Shane for out number 1. You know, the human error of the strike zone, you got to just, how can you figure that a guy can just have a mental blank and miss a ball right down the middle?
I want all of our listeners and all of my umpire friends out there to know I have not complained one time this year about umpires.
Jake DeSimone, the center fielder, will bat. Well, I coached against you when you were at Great Valley, and the umpires were aware of your presence, shall I say.
I was young. I have matured.
Coach, just to reiterate, both these teams have already punched their ticket to the regional championship in West Virginia, being Morgantown at that beautiful facility and the honor near the campus of West Virginia University. Foul ball. There are 8 teams going to the Mid-Atlantic Regional, and I like this because, you know, smaller states based on population, Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania gets 2 representatives in the Mid-Atlantic.
You know, Bernie, last year that I coached was 2003 at Paoli, and there were over 500 American Legion teams at the time.
Ball ripped to left center. Kratz gets a beat on it. No problem for the fleet-footed Kratz.
So at the time, I really felt, with over 500 teams, that sending 2 teams was the right thing to do. I don't know how many teams they have right now, but I heard that that number of Legion teams has been reduced quite a bit over the last 10 years.
Nick Kudry will bat, the second baseman, number 26. The winner of that tournament in West Virginia will represent the Mid-Atlantic East Coast region at the Legion World Series in Shelby, North Carolina. Foul ball straight back. Boyertown looking to capture state title number 24. They are far and away number 1. You and I spoke of Copley, right, only a few blocks from where I grew up. They captured 7 titles, along with Reading captured 7 titles. And Old Spring City, where you played, Rod, they've got 2 state titles. Ball popped up to the second baseman. The right fielder calls him off. Nice play by Hoffman for out number 3 after 5 complete. Phillipsburg 1, Boyertown 0.
Welcome to the beautiful historic Reading Country Club, now open to the public. Play the same course that Snead, Hogan, and Hagen played. Designed back in 1923 by renowned golf architect Alex Finley, the Reading has 18 championship holes. Now, after your round, just stop on by the Patio Grill for delicious food and a nice ice-cold beverage. Why not book your organization's next outing at the Reading Country Club? Hey, and by the way, check out the weekly exciting leagues. It's memorable now at the Reading. For more information, just check out the website, readingccgolf.com.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Welcome back to the state title game. Boyertown in red, Phillipsburg in black. This game will be shown on Comcast Cable. Also, just go on YouTube and search the PCTV network to see all of our broadcasts, the 20 different sports that we do. Boyertown finds himself down 1-0. Luke Moser will bat for the Bears. Play a little school ball too over here in Boyertown, Rod. The Bears have captured 4 Pennsylvania high school state titles as well, including 6 years ago. They were 2016 state champions. Ground ball right back to the pitcher, Tiracorda. The easy flip to first.
I like to see pitchers, when they feel the ball there, run towards first base and underhand it instead of just stand there lazily and then throw a ball overhand to first.
100% agree. Somebody gave me some heat over that, like an opponent didn't like it. I was like, I don't care, I'm out to win. I'm going to take the highest proficiency skill is to just jog over and toss it to him.
I think where sometimes it becomes a problem is when the pitcher kind of like takes his time running over there, keeps looking at the runner.
I did that to my brother in Limeport Stadium. He was not appreciative. But you're allowed to do it to your brother.
Trying to get him back for all those things that he did to you as a kid.
I wanted to strike him out so bad. I only pitched against him once. And he ground the ball back to the pitcher, and he said he'd rather strike out than ground to the pitcher. What would you rather, strike out or ground back to the pitcher?
I hated striking out.
Yeah. All foul back.
What I got frustrated more about was popping up to the pitcher. You got to watch that thing. Catch your pop up.
Randy Wining's at the plate for the Bears. They're down to their final 3 at-bats. Hard ground ball foul down the third base line. I was able to go into the coach's den again before the game. It is breathtaking to see all the team pictures, the state champions, the World Series champions, the balls, the bats. Strikeout for out number 2. Kirakorda continues his mastery. And then you look around, you see Kenny Ellis, Don Speck, Dave Speck, what these guys, you mentioned a few innings ago, that the community built this place, and that was conducive to good baseball. John Myers hits it hard, base hit up the middle out of the 9-hole. Bears got some life with 2 out in the bottom of the 5th. Turn the lineup over. Peyton Moyer, number 7, the shortstop, will bat. Myers can run. The catcher, what do you think, Rod? Send him here? Moyer with a nice bunt down the third baseline, but it trickles foul.
I'd be hesitant. I mean, if you're lucky enough to pick his curveball and run on that, but he's so quick to the plate. And he's quick to first. So he's keeping you short. He's 1-1 probably to the plate. So it is difficult to steal on his fastball for sure.
Quick throw over. You know, we heard Rolling Stones between innings, and yesterday was Mick Jagger's birthday, and also our boss, Managing Director Gus Tellis, happy birthday.
Wow. Thank God you're not singing it. Do you know all the words?
I got that Westchester degree, of course.
Westchester.
Not quite that. Temple, you know. Algorithm degree. Moyer with a chance here. A double would score the tying run. He's off and running. The throw down. And he is out! A one-hop throw, and they get the tag down. That's a bang-bang play. Not sure if he had him. Nonetheless, after 5 complete, Phillipsburg 1, Boyertown 0.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th inning. We will only play 7. It is for the state title of American Legion Baseball in Pennsylvania. I'm here with our analyst, Rod Johnson, Cabrini University coach, managing director Gus Tellis. I'm Bernie Gallagher. Phillipsburg in black. Will bat in here in the 6th inning. Ben Gutski, the right fielder, number 8, will bat.
One of the nicest things you've ever called me, an analyst.
No, I said to make sure to call your analyst.
Oh.
Well, it's a small strike zone in there for this Kuski kid. And their second baseman, Kudry, same thing. That can be challenging for a pitcher. Ball popped to the right side. Right fielder Hoffman, the easy out. Kephart flies out. Parker White will bat, the shortstop, number 14.
Phillipsburg, the leadoff hitter. Left fielder number 1, Tanner Kephart.
Is that the band in the background that we hear?
I believe you are correct, yes.
The color guard?
Out here practicing. I know the football team's been working out. Justin Connick, the stellar coach of Boyertown, newly appointed head coach of high school football. He's excited about that, and he will be flying back and forth from West Virginia should there be some conflict between football and baseball. Talk about dedication.
I guess that's what they call that. That sounds like a burden to me, bud.
It's time for some trivia, Rod.
Uh-oh. All right.
Here's your trivia. A.J. Bogucki, 6'5" right-hander. We saw him here on the network for Boyertown, a pitcher. About 7 years ago, saw him here in the PAC championship game. He went on to have a stellar career in college in an ACC school and went on played minor league baseball for 3 years. What college did A.J. Bogucki make us proud became the closer for what major Division I college in the ACC?
Wow.
Ground ball shortstop Moyer. With that laser arm, fires him out at first.
Well, you got me on this. NC State?
Close. North Carolina. Chapel Hill. Boyertown's A.J. Bogucki made us proud. Excellent career as a closer for the Tar Heels. And just finally, you know the feeling, retired as a minor league player. Dream is over, but what a great career that kid had.
That's a heck of a league.
Well, yeah, you're playing Clemson, South Carolina, all those people. And we saw Christian Walker out of Spring City. They won back-to-back NC2A titles, the College World Series. Nathan White is batting right now for Phillipsburg. Christian Walker, local boy, making us proud. Now the starting first baseman for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He hit a ball. Now it's only 320 down the line, but he hit a ball here that landed in those trees back there. That's an easy 100 feet behind the fence when he was 18 years old. Pretty good Spring City Legion team that year.
Todd Clemens said that he was the best hitter that he had ever seen around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That says a lot coming from Todd.
Now, I saw Mike Piazza, so I would say that those two guys, though, probably were the best hitters that I saw. I just saw it. I don't think it was 30 for 30 on ESPN, but I think it was
Mike Piazza.
that Mike Piazza story.
Yeah, that was great.
That was
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Doc Kennedy got some
Yep.
TV time.
Good old Doc. Andre Thornton, also out of Phoenixville. Boy, got his number retired by the Cleveland Guardians.
I'm not loving that name.
No, not feeling it at all.
No.
Swing and a miss. Eisenhart pitching his heart out, trying to keep the dream alive. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth. Bears down to their final 2 at-bats. Phillipsburg 1, Boyertown 0.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Welcome back. The Bears are down to their final 6 outs. They trail 1-0 in the state title game. Top of the order, Peyton Moyer, number 7, will bat.
This young lad on the mound, he's not afraid of anything.
Moyer has reached base both times. Unfortunately, got picked off his second time and was the victim of a atypical double play in the first inning. Boyertown has left at least 4 runs on the board. Ground ball back to the pitcher. He barehands it. Tiracorda showing his athletic skills. The right-hander for the team from Phillipsburg. Almost said Blackhawk. I was looking at my notes. I know you played against Blackhawk, correct?
We did, twice.
They were eliminated in this tournament earlier. Cole Kratz, number 28, the center fielder, will bat. Thinks about bunting. Kratz is 0 for 2 off the right-hander. Ball ripped to the right side. Right fielder's got a beat on it. Gutski with the easy play for out number 2.
Confidence is growing.
Left fielder number 9, Evan Hetrick.
Evan Hetrick, number 9, the left fielder, will bat. Boyertown down to their final 4 outs.
So I'm going to ask you this question again. We talked about it earlier. Do you think with composite bats that we would be talking about a 1-0 game Again?
Yeah.
Like how many
Pitching.
1-0 games have there been in this tournament, or
Yeah.
low-scoring games?
2-0, 1-0, 3-2. 3-2 was a high-scoring game in this tournament. They're using the A1010 racing ball, which is advantageous for your curved ball. The wood bats don't go as far. There's a ball ripped to the right side. Base hit. Could be extra bases. Here comes the throw. It's on the line. He's under it. Safe. A double for Hetrick.
And a heck of a play by the right fielder. He threw that right on the bag. One hop. Good quick tag. Just a half a step late.
These outfielders for Phillipsburg's got some arms on them.
Sure do.
Now batting for the Bears, the cleanup hitter, number 23, designated hitter, Steve Colucci.
Steve Colucci, your DH, number 23, with 2 outs, tying run on second base. Ball hit hard at the shortstop. Gets the in-between hop and fires a tracer to first base for the 3rd out of the inning. After 6 complete, the Bears find themselves down 1-0.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
We're back. We go to the final inning for the state title. Phillipsburg in black, Boyertown in red.
Catcher number 28, Nathan Gusky.
Nathan Kuski, number 28, will bat.
We're getting close to one of the two teams dogpiling, and I will tell you, I always worried to see a dogpile. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah,
My
it
starting
happens.
pitcher. Grab
Yep.
the starting pitchers, man. Just keep them out of that.
It happens. Eisenhard, the right-hander for the Bears, has pitched very well. There's a hit batter. Now they're going to say they're trying to claim it hit the bat. Sounded like it did.
Sometimes it sounds that way with the guards that they wear for their elbows.
Yep. People out here in right field letting them know about it.
Well, they didn't do a whole lot to try to get out of the way of that pitch. He kind of leaned into it a little bit.
Mike Kitko, number 24, the first baseman, will bat.
I think I'd be bunting here. Get that insurance run.
I concur. Kitko scored the lone run of the game. He led off the second inning with a double and then scored on an RBI single by the pitcher, Tiracorda. So Tiracorda, the right-handed pitcher for Phillipsburg, has the potential game-winning RBI. Win or lose, you just can't help but admire the job Justin Connick has done in his second year as head coach at Boyertown, longtime loyal assistant, 12-year head coach at Penn State Berks, star baseball player for Westchester University, and boy, he just exudes confidence. Ball hit up in the air towards short. Boyer with an easy play for the out.
I'm really surprised that they didn't bunt there to move the runner up. Ground ball double play to give Boyertown maybe a little momentum going into the final at bat.
Colby Hahn, number 11, at third baseman. I agree, Ron. Ground ball, second base, chance to turn two. Boyer fires over and gets him. Boyertown rolls the double play. And they'll get one more chance after 6.5. Phillipsburg 1, Boyertown 0.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside. Kept on saying,
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
We are back. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is the final inning. It's the state championship game. One game for the title. Phillipsburg in black holds a 1-0 lead over Boyertown in red. Couldn't ask for a better hitter to start off a rally here. Number 18, Brandon Shane, the first baseman. Takes a strike. Both teams will move on to the Mid-Atlantic Regional. Perhaps meet again. And the dream, of course, the ultimate dream, the World Series, Shelby, North Carolina, where Boyertown has captured 2 World Series championships, 82 and 87. Recorder, the right-hander on the mound for Phillipsburg. There's a line shot to left field, right at the left fielder. Kephart dropped the barrel nice, but right at him.
Bernie, as this game winds down, I'd like to thank Gus and you for allowing me to spew what I think is some wisdom.
Oh, yeah.
Into the game, but I really enjoyed it. It's always fun to come here with you guys and do these games.
Well, we love having you here. We want to thank your lovely wife, Ginger, for giving you a little time away as Tyler Hoffman comes to bat. Bears down to their final 2 outs. Scott doesn't walk many.
No, he surely doesn't.
That's what, one walk?
Just total command the whole game.
Ball popped up, foul. Hoffman with a .424 on base percentage coming into the tournament. Got 17 walks, a home run, got some power. Good rip. Getting some cuts here.
Yeah, he's not shy.
Did you always feel the second or third time around you felt more comfortable with a pitcher?
Oh, absolutely. And I was a leadoff guy, so I took a lot of pitches. And I actually felt by the end of my at-bat, my first time up, I felt pretty good about the pitcher I was facing.
Another good rip by Hoffman. You don't see as many home runs with these wood bats as the aluminum, but the wind is blowing out slightly. It's a little warmer. The warm air is conducive to long ball. There's a line shot into right center. The right fielder breaks nicely. Gutsky with the second out. Phillipsburg can taste it. They are 1 out away from a state title. They're leading 1-0. Luke Moser, the second baseman, will bat.
I am a little surprised that the third baseman's not guarding the line. He is up in case of a bunt, but he's not playing no doubles.
Yeah, I agree. Moser, another one of those guys with a .420 on base percentage. Good eye. We have base on balls, a stolen base, a base hit. Tide could turn. Ooh, my. That's a pitch that we were not getting called a strike earlier. The strike zone has gotten enlarged in the last inning. Those were not strikes in the first inning.
Spoken by a true pitcher.
And Boyertown's letting them know about it. And he's warning the dugout. That's why we need a robot umpire. That's just terrible, terrible umpiring. Swing and a miss. It's over. We have a new champion. Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania, the 2022 state champions of American Legion Baseball. Let them celebrate, led by their outstanding pitcher, Terracorda. Final score, Phillipsburg 1, Boyertown 0. Don't go away. Right now, I'll be back to wrap this baby up.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. We have a new state champion. Congratulations, Phillipsburg, PA, by a score of 1-0 over our host team, Boyertown. Here with Rod Johnson, our color commentator. First, let's look at the champion, Phillipsburg, New Jersey, or Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania, which is located near State College, PA, 30 minutes from Penn State. They had the reputation coming in. You spoke about it in the pregame, an ERA under 1. And this Terracorda kid, the right-hander on the mound, showed some skill.
No, he really did. I was impressed with him. He had a quick move to the plate. He had a quick move to first base. It slowed Boyertown's run game down, for sure. But their defense, we talked about their defense also before the game, playing over 960 defense. They turned 3 double plays. A couple of them kind of interesting double plays, right? One in the first inning, ball back to the pitcher, dropped the ball. I don't know if he did it on purpose or not. It was a good IQ play if he did. And we're able to turn another double play in the second inning. Let me back up on that. In the second inning, they had second and third with nobody out, and pitcher comes through and strikes out the side. And then in the fourth inning, the left fielder threw a laser to home on a ball down the left field line close to the fence, and one hopped it to the catcher for another double play.
You can hear the screams of elation. So Phillipsburg will move on, representing as the Pennsylvania state champion. Good news, Boyertown will also go with Phillipsburg to Morgantown, West Virginia for the Mid-Atlantic Regional. The winner of that tournament will go to the World Series in Shelby, North Carolina. Now let's look at Boyertown. Right-hander Eisenhard deserved a better fate.
Oh, he sure did. 1-0 game. He did a great job. I mean, one run, it was earned. And that's all Phillipsburg needed. But it's a shame that you go out as a pitcher and pitch as well as he did and not get the run support from your team.
Yeah, and then you just can't help but sit back and think, they're the host team. They didn't qualify here. They didn't win their league. They're here because they're the host, because they built this beautiful stadium. But shutout, complete game shutout, complete game shutout, complete game shutout, a 1-0 loss. Stellar pitching. Justin Connick and his staff have done an impeccable job getting this team ready for the state tournament.
No, it was impressive. And to think that they didn't win to qualify to get here, they sure didn't disappoint the hometown fans. And we had a great time doing this.
It was a lot of fun. So good luck to the Bears. Take it down to West Virginia. Bring back a Mid-Atlantic Regional title, and we'll wish you good luck in the World Series in North Carolina. For Rod Johnson, Gus Tellis, I'm Bernie Gallagher. Thanks for watching. Our final score, Phillipsburg 1, Boyertown 0.